Santa Margarita Catholic High School offers a wide variety of classes when it comes to language that broadens a student's education and interests. In the language department, students have gravitated to the classes of Greek and Latin. Teaching these classes with passion and expertise is Mr. Gerlach. His deep knowledge and understanding of the culture, history, and philosophy has made a profound impact on students and their reasons for embarking on this journey.
As a freshman, I kind of was exploring different options when it came to language. I had 3 siblings that passed through this exact course too. It combines a history and a language class within itself. So while we're learning the language, we're also learning the history of the Romans and the Roman society. And I think it's super cool how you can have such an intricate history class within a language class, and you're learning 2 things at once rather than just 1 class.
The things I've learned in this class have helped me in logic and English and history and just overall understanding language, not just Latin particularly. So I love that I can do so much more than just maybe learn how to speak Spanish if I go on a trip somewhere.
I took Latin mainly because I heard Mr. Gerlach was a great teacher, but also because I wanted to kind of get a foundation for English, kind of get some new ideas related to some of the things I've read in other books, some of the things like that, a bit more perspective. But also because I was interested. It's not every day that you find somebody that can either read or understand somewhat on Latin or know anything about the Roman Empire or anything like that. So I thought it'd just be cool to learn a little bit about history and kind of expand my knowledge, so to say.
Playing a role in expanding that knowledge is Mr. Gerlach. His students are engaged, and it's easy to see why, as Mr. Gerlach has a real sense of passion for the subject matter. He embodies language and history that provokes curiosity, thought, and the reason he enjoys teaching it to young people.
We have a great tradition of philosophy, of science, of literature, of art, and all of that overlaps, it combines, they're all together as one with the study of the language. When you see the beauty of all of that together and how everything comes together and interrelates, that's where the passion comes from. And I want to make sure that my students can make those connections as well.
When we see Mr. Gerlach, we see someone who has a very big passion for the language itself, which I think is something hard to find in this day and age, but Mr. Gerlach loves the language as much as we all do, and he spreads that love onto us, and that's what makes us love the language itself.
He just cares so much about the ancient world and about these ancient languages that he can pass on to us. We've covered so much, and I just love how much he cares about language as a whole.
For the kids who want to take Greek or Latin or one of the, kind of niche languages, I'd take it simply for pure curiosity. Mr. Gerlach is so thrilled and so inviting to teach you, like truly teach you, not just, give you a good grade. And so I'd say that if you're curious and you want to learn, I'd take this class.
The thing that really gets me going is when the kids start appreciating it. That's when I just pour the gasoline on the flame.
He's done a very good job of that because these students have bought in for a number of reasons, other than just fulfilling a language requirement.
The thing that I take away from it is to, no matter what is challenging in college, no matter what is challenging in life, Mr. Gerlach has taught me that I need to face it head on and I need to go through it. And Mr. Gerlach taught me that it can be hard, it will be hard. However, that doesn't mean anything to your character itself. You should be able to persevere, and you will persevere.
Latin, I would recommend it to anyone who's considering a different language because of the wealth of knowledge you get outside of just learning the language. Learning so much about language in general, learning history, learning about the ancient world helps you in English, helps you in so many other aspects of life that I would definitely recommend it to anyone else.
3 words that describe this class are scholarly, rewarding, and interesting, I'd say.
No doubt, it's very interesting. Combining history, language, and Mr. Gerlach's passion for teaching, it's easy to see why students like the subject matter and the reasoning for taking the classes. Well, if you need more, Mr. Gerlach explains.
1, it's honors all the way through. You're in honors. That's going to be a help practically for your GPA. 2, you get to end in an IB exam if you so choose. And that is amazing. As far as Latin, there are very few IB Latin schools. As far as classical Greek, we're talking about 3 schools in the world. 1 in England, one in Canada, and one right here in Santa Margarita.
That's very impressive, so keep that in mind when deciding on a language at Santa Margarita. Mr. Gerlach has one last message. In his own words, he has 3 words that describe his classes:
Demanding, rewarding, and absolutely fascinating.